The Snowflake, you know, right? It is very, it's that cloud data warehouse, right? Cloud data warehouse system.
Yes.
So basically, the
Yeah.
architecture, it is divided into three different components, three different sections. Okay. Then one is
Yeah.
the, are you visible? Are you able to see this page?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see the screen. I can see the screen, Sarah.
Okay. Yeah, because no, it's port, no, it looks to visible. That's it. Yeah, basically there is a underlying storage part is a database storage, right? So the database
Yeah.
database storage is nothing between whatever data we are any files, source file system or anything we are maintaining underlying with this database storage. So this storage, this is the bottom of the section of that Snowflake architecture. So basically, what happened? Whatever data we are consuming, right? Those data we are going to store into this database storage system. This is a storage layer. But why we are calling this hybrid columnar storage mean? So generally, like when we are storing the data into database, it is a row and column format, right? It is row by
Yes.
row it will be loading. But here,
Yeah.
what is the beauty for this one? The data which is has been loaded into the block wise. Okay, block by block, the data has been stored into the system. Okay, so
Okay, Sam.
in this case, that is called as a hybrid columnar storage. So because it is a block by block means there are also maintaining the replication and everything. Then no recovery, everything will be handling. Okay, so there is no
Yeah.
any miss on that. Okay, so then next thing for the query processing. This query processing, it is called as a computing layer. Okay, the computing layer.
Yeah.
This is completely virtual warehouse. The virtual warehouse is nothing between whatever query whatever query you are submitting, right? That query which is completely processing through here only. The query processing the virtual warehouse. Okay, this is the
Yeah.
complete is called as the muscle of the system. Okay, it is a muscle of the system. Like it is performing the massive parallel processing. Massive parallel processing means this one cloud, right? We have that this is a computing section, this is a storage section. This is a computing
Yeah.
section. Like when we run the query, right? The query is behind that whatever we are providing the logic, right? Based on that will be reacting. That that complete logic which is taken by here only. Okay, the basically what happened
Yeah.
here. This is a massive parallel processing mean nothing between. It is a distributed also. Okay, once you are submitting this query, the logic everything is computing here, and also we will be sharing the resources with each others. Okay, and
Okay,
also
Sam.
the query processing we can automatically scale up or down automatically. Okay, if we want to attach that one more data warehouse, suppose if your number of queries will be high, you are submitting the query day by day, right? You are it is
Yeah.
increasing. You can increase that virtual warehouse and you can perform well the your computing services. Your computing services will be giving the good performance to Snowflake architecture. Okay. Then final things. This is the cloud service layer. This cloud service layer is nothing between just for that is looking for that metadata management. Whatever you are storing the data, right? That
Yeah.
data, metadata will be storing here only the cloud services, and for the optimization, then security and infrastructure. This everything is under with the cloud services. Okay, it is the brain
Yeah.
of
Okay.
the system. It is the brain of the system. You can monitor and optimize and handle and guru still activities here. Data management. So what I'm saying is there are the three sections. One of the storage section, one of that computing section, then final one is for that metadata management, cloud services. Okay. So in the Snowflake,
Yeah.
generally the cost wise, everything is different. For that, it is everything. It is a separate cost for. If you want to store the data, you can give the separate cost, and you can for query processing you can give some cost. So everything, each and everything will be calculating by the separate cost. Okay.
Yeah, Sarah.
Okay. So then next thing we can talk about that policy. So before the policy, we can log in that here. Okay. So what happened here? This is the database already we have seen yesterday, right? We saw
Yeah.
yesterday. This is a SARS. This is SARS mean you can transfer the data from one cloud to another cloud. one machine to another machine. So the data sharing, which is very less cost in the Snowflake system. Okay, so
Yeah, sir.
we
Yeah.
can see it later in separate session. So this shares nothing
Oh,
between, you are exchanging the data from one warehouse to another warehouse. Okay,
yeah.
okay, then you can go to the account. Okay, this is the data marketplace. If you want to any additional software, anything, you can download here. Data marketplace. The listing of the software here.
Okay, sir.
This is marketplace. Okay, this is everything, right? This is existing market. You need to download that, whatever providers. If you want to, this is a data corporation, IQVIA. This is everything is already developed software. If you want to install that, you can do that with this. But it's everything is a cost wise.
Yeah.
Okay, the financial related kind of Snowflake. This is top five most company followed companies over. So everything there are the separate so kind of application. If you want to add the plugin, you can do that. This is a fact set. A lot of things is there. Okay, no. Okay, so
Yeah, sir.
yeah, we can see it later this one. Then before that also, this is warehouse. It's a main part. So this warehouse, right? The default, as per the default manner, and Snowflake, for our practice purpose, they built it one warehouse. Okay, compute warehouse. So the
Yeah, sir.
size is X small, and this is running status. No, it's not running. And also auto suspend is 10 minutes. If you are running the query, right? And after 10
Yeah.
minutes, you didn't do any operation on the warehouse, it is automatically auto suspend your warehouse. So when it is up, right, when you are running the warehouse, right, when you are submitting the query, you are automatically this warehouse is up and it is deducting the cost. After 10 minutes only, it is down. At the time, it does not calculate the cost. So
Oh,
whenever you are running the query and getting the data warehouse, at the time only the cost will be deducting. Otherwise, the cost does
okay.
not calculate. That is one of the big advantages for here. Generally, no, we can reduce the customer can reduce the cost. Okay,
Yeah, sir.
whenever they run the query, the charges will the charges will apply only for how many queries they are running.
Yeah.
So let me go with one. Let me go to create one more data warehouse. Let's see. So basically, there for new account, right? For one free account, Snowflake provided the $400. Okay, for our
Yeah.
practice. Okay, let's make one more data warehouse. Test data warehouse. Okay, test data warehouse. Like there is X large. This is a credits. So for no, the credits means nothing. Mean each credit there is assigned some dollar value.
Yeah, sir.
Maybe X small is a one credit. If you are selecting that small means a two credits, and medium means the four credit. So because what happened here? Because if you are increasing that value 4x 5x large mean your processing will be very quickly.
Yeah, sir.
If you are storing the big data set, right? Big data set. If you are running the query against the big data set, but you are choosing that high configuration cluster. So in this case also your query performance will be very quickly. You can get the result as soon as possible.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So for our
Yeah.
practice purpose, let me go with this X small because there are only $400, right? So let's see.
Yes, yes.
This auto suspend functionality. Auto suspend functionality, you can choose ever. For example, in the first time when you submit the query, within 1 minute, within 1 second or 2 seconds, like that, your data warehouse will be up. Okay, then
Yeah.
the query is going to process under with computing services, virtual warehouse. Once it is done, the result will be written. Then after 10 minutes also, your data warehouse is going to down.
Yeah.
It's not active because why should we want to active for unnecessary time?
Yes,
Because
sir.
whenever we
Yeah.
want to, then we can submit that cluster, right? Otherwise, we don't
Yes,
want
yes.
the cluster. Okay, so that is the reason. So you can check that never means. You can also
And it will never be suspended.
never be suspend. So mostly this is not recommended. Okay, in real time.
Yeah.
Maximum they are doing the 15 or 30 minutes in the real time. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
This is auto resume. What happened here? If you are submitting any query or something, automatically the cluster will be up.
Okay, sir.
Okay, otherwise you need to manually run.
Okay, okay.
So this is the option here. So this is
Yeah.
the test warehouse. Okay, you can whatever you have selected, right? You can see in the SQL statement. What do
Yeah.
you? So
Yeah,
whatever
I got.
whatever you have entered, right? But this query you can copy and run that also. It is creating the data warehouse. Okay.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
This is the query format. Okay, no? So we
Yeah.
can use that. Already the name is there. So we can do the test. Okay. So finish that. So it's creating the new data warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the new warehouse. So I want to get. I want to do this grant privileges or someone. 1 second.
Mm.